right, students, so hopefully you have some sort of still life set up. As you can see, I have a little box, I have an object on top, right there, an object behind it, and an object in front of the box, right? So this is going to be our first proper still life, and this is going to take you a long time to draw. Now, I said this before, the object of this exercise is not to end up with this beautiful art piece that you're going to frame, but it's about the process of seeing. So if you guys remember from last time, drawing that note card was hard in and of itself. Now we have a box and a cylinder, 2 cylinders. I have a little apple down there, but also we're not just trying to draw that stuff, but we're trying to draw the spaces in between them. So what is the relationship between the top of this cup to the top of this bottle? Like, what shape is this? See this space right in between there? That is called a negative space. So not only are we trying to draw this box accurately and the cup accurately, but where everything is in relationship to each other. So what is the relationship between the top of this coffee mug and this little shoulder of the bottle? So the bottle I talk about is having a body, some shoulders, and a neck there. So see how, like, if I take this paintbrush and I do this, the top of this mug is just a little bit shorter than the shoulders of that bottle. Like, what is that relationship right there? If I look straight down on the edge of this coffee mug, see where the apple is in relationship to it? Like, if I put this right on the edge of this apple, right, where is that in relationship to the bottle, right? I'm looking at this corner right here on the front of my box. If I do this, you know, where is the corner of the box? See how there's just a little bit of that mug peeking out on the right side of this? You know, there's a negative space right here. See this? It's kind of like a triangle space. So those are the things that I'm looking for as I start sketching this out, right? Other things that I'm looking for, see this corner right back there? See that corner over here where I'm pointing to? Now, which one is higher? So I'm holding my paintbrush here. The one in the back, I'm going to say, see, that is just a little bit higher than the one in the front. See, there's the back one. Paintbrush is going through the back corner. Now it's going through that corner on the left, right? Where is this corner I'm pointing to with the tip of my paintbrush? If I put my paintbrush through it, see, it's kind of almost going through the center of that apple. So when I talk about looking for relationships between two different things, that's what I'm talking about, right? This corner of this box right there. I'm putting my paintbrush through it. So this, what I'm doing, again, is called sighting, S-I-G-H-T-I-N-G, sighting. So that just means looking for relationships between two different things. So I'm going to switch now, well, in just a second, to my drawing to show you guys how I'm going to start, but I'm going to show you first right here. I'm going to start with an envelope for this drawing. A couple of you guys were confused when I was talking about the envelope last time, but basically this shape around, if I'm going to draw a circle around this whole thing, what shape is that going to be? This is my envelope. So an envelope is basically a container to contain like all of that stuff. All right. I'm going to try to figure out what is greater, this length. So I'm looking at this whole still life setup. What's greater, this length here or the height? So what I'm going to do is I'm sticking out my paintbrush. You guys can use a barbecue skewer. Actually, I would use a barbecue skewer if I had any because that's the best thing, but I don't. So paintbrush it is. You can see I'm going from the farthest thing over to the left that I see and using my thumb to capture that distance. That is how wide my setup is. Now I'm keeping this and I'm turning this way, and you can see, wow, it's a little bit taller than it is wide. So when I draw my envelope, I'm going to draw a shape that's a little teeny bit taller than it is wide here. Okay?